Hello dear students of the 3rd prep grade and welcome to a new episode of our program. It's time for science, and on this episode we'll be reviewing first Unit 2, Light Energy. We'll be having a general review. Then we'll be moving to Unit 3 and we'll be studying the first lesson with our teacher of science, Mr. Muhammad Mahmoud, and we'll be waiting for your phone calls on our phone number 25756-187. The number will appear on the screen. Let me first welcome our guest teacher, Mr. Muhammad Mahmoud. Hello, Mr. Muhammad, and welcome to the program.
Hello, Yasser. Are you ready?
Yeah, of course. We're ready for an interesting episode, hopefully.
Yes,
all right.
yes.
And it gets more interesting when we receive phone calls. All right. So,
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yes.
If anybody has got any question, please do give us a call. All right, Mr. Muhammad, let's first start by reviewing Unit 2, Light Energy. And of course, we've got a lot to do before we move to another new unit. All right.
Okay. Firstly, hello, dear students. I hope you will get more and huge benefits from this episode, especially because we have some questions here as a general review on Unit 2, and we know, as we studied before, mirrors and lenses. We have some kinds of mirrors as a plane or spherical mirrors, and spherical mirrors are classified into two main parts as concave and convex. Also, we have another type of, or another lesson in this unit as lesson 2 as lenses, and we have two only types of lenses as concave and convex. Also, we studied before the contact lenses, and we have some diseases like cataract واللي بيسموها المية البيضاء, some diseases or some defects like short-sightedness and long-sightedness. Also, we have here, dear students, we have some questions that illustrate the some types of questions as a choose, give reason, and some problems about Unit 2 firstly. Then the second part of this episode, we will explain some points from Unit 3, Lesson 1 as universe. So let's go to start our revision today with the first type of questions as choose the following statements. So here we have choose the correct answer on the monitor, please. Here we have number 1. Convex lens is placed in the path of sun rays. خلي بالنا, in path of sun rays. So here we have a very far object in front of convex lens. So for very small image as dots here is formed, نقطة, for the sun is formed at the distance equal 5 centimeters. So from this information, we know the focal length in this lens is 5 centimeters because the sun rays is a very far object from the lens, and the image is dot here, نقطة, at focus or at focal length equal 5 centimeters from the optical center of the lens. If this lens is used to form an equal, معايا, an equal, يعني عايز image equal to the object in size. So here how can we answer this question? What is the distance between the body and the optical center of the lens? So here we know optical center or the focal length equal how many? Equal 5 centimeters. Okay, so if we want equal distance or equal object to the image in size, we should put the object at distance at least double focal length. So we will choose how many? 10 centimeters. Why? Because we know from the first point in this choose as focal length equal 5 centimeters, so double focal length equal how many? Equal 10 centimeters to get what? To get an equal object and image at size for each other. So next lesson or next question is, a lens is placed in front of sun rays. Again, sun rays. A very small real image for the sun is formed at distance 20 centimeters. So here we know distance here is 20 centimeters. So the object is put at what? So we know here the focal length equal how many? 20 centimeters. focal length from the optical center of the lens. If these lenses is used to form a virtual upright enlarged image. So here we need to put the object at distance less than focal length. And we know from the given in this problem or in this question as a focal length equal how many? 20 centimeters. To obtain virtual upright and enlarged image here, 1, 2, and 3 conditions are, or we should put the object at distance less than 20 centimeters. So we will choose what from these choices here? We will choose 10 centimeters because 20, no. Why 20? Because 20 we get equal in size and real. 40 we get smaller or diminished مصغر and real inverted also يعني صورة مقلوبة. And number 4 50 as number 3 as real inverted and small in size. So we will get here number 1 as 10 centimeters. Okay.
طيب let us answer this phone.
Okay.
معانا مايكل من القاهرة. أهلا بك يا مايكل.
أهلا وسهلا.
ازيك عامل ايه؟
الحمد لله.
دايما انت بتتصل بينا في برنامجنا.
أنا كنت عايز أسأل على سؤالين.
اتفضل.
Complete,
yes.
Space or
Space or
exists
in the
end of spiral
and the end of spiral
arm of
Milky Way galaxy. Okay.
هو دخل في اليونت الجديد.
وفي سؤال تاني.
اتفضل قوله.
Number 1. Okay.
Space
yes.
is
existed
in the
end yes
of
spiral arm yes
of
Milky
Way
galaxy.
وانا كنت عايز اعرف بس الفرق ما بين الاجابتين.
I know
طيب.
what you want to
اوكي يا
answer
مايكل
this
هتعرف
question.
الإجابة حالا. تابعنا. شكرا لاتصالك. طيب.
Just we have a little difference here in this question between the two questions. Number 1 ask about R existed at the spiral arm or at the end of the spiral arm of Milky Way galaxy. We will explain it later, but now in this question. And another question is existed. One R existed, one is existed. So here we have some problem in grammar here, some as are or is. The same question as we see here between number 1 and number 2. But how can we answer? By R existed at the end of the spiral arm of Milky Way galaxy and the end of the spiral arm of Milky Way galaxy. If we talk about one thing, as in we studied before in English, is or are. If we say R existed at the end of Milky Way galaxy, we talk about here about the small stars. About what? About the small stars or new stars. Because we say R existed. So if we say is existed, we talk about solar system. We talk about what? Solar system. So if we say R existed, we say what? We say new stars or small stars. But if we say is existed, we say here or we answer by solar system. يعني هكتبها قدامكم.
تمام. هو اساسا يا مستر اصلا يعني في غلطه هنا نحويه لانها المفروض تبقى exist مش is existed ولا are existed.
Yes.
لو هي مفرد يبقى exists بالاس. لو هي جمع يبقى exist من غير اس.
Yes. يبقى انا بتكلم بس هنا على ايه؟ are و is.
في بعض الكتب يبقى فيها اخطاء.
Sometimes yes. But we took here about are and is. So how can we differentiate? R existed. هكتبها قدامنا على المونيتور. are existed in the end of the arm of Milky Way galaxy. يبقى هقول له small stars and is existed in the end of the Milky Way أو at the end of Milky Way arm of Milky Way galaxy. أقول له solar system. solar what? system. So we should differentiate between small stars are existed. Solar system is existed in the end or at the end of the Milky Way galaxy, at the arm طبعا of Milky Way galaxy, and we will explain this later in this episode, dear students.
Okay, let us go back to our review.
Okay, 3 here we have a body is placed in front of concave mirror. ما نفوتش كلمة لو سمحتوا. بيقول لي sorry in front of concave mirror at certain distance from its pole and no image is formed on screen. This is due to the body is what? تمام؟ يبقى هنا هقول له distance in يعني is formed. تمام؟ خلي بالنا مع بعض. بيقول لي no image. خلي بالنا ايه؟ no image. no image يعني ايه؟ يعني يا مستر مفيش image formed on screen. يعني no image on screen يبقى هنا معناها ايه؟ no image on screen معناها انه virtual. Okay, virtual. Virtual which means the body is placed at distance. How many? At distance less than focal length. At distance is less than focal length. يبقى الانسر عندي هتبقى نمبر 4.
ناخد الاتصال ده من والدة الطالبة ميليسيا من القاهرة. أهلا بحضرتك.
مساء الخير.
مساء الخير يا فندم.
أنا كنت اتصلت الحلقة اللي فاتت بس ما لحقتش أكمل الأسئلة.
اتفضلي حضرتك اسألي تاني.
الاتصالات كانت وحشة قوي المرة اللي فاتت.
معلش احنا آسفين.
معلش أنا كان عندي سؤالين. give reason.
give reason for. Okay.
stars appears.
stars.
very small.
stars appear.
very small.
very
from.
small. from.
earth.
earth. Okay.
while.
They are very big.
While they are very big. Okay.
تاني سؤال.
Give reason also.
أيوة.
Okay.
Convex mirrors
Convex mirrors
are used in cars.
are used
in cars.
in
اوكي، في اي اسئله اخرى حضرتك؟
ميرسي جدا، متشكره
شكرا
جدا
لحضرتك. تابعينا هتعرفي الاجابه حالا. طيب
انا بس هرجع لل2 questions from this parent but firstly I want to complete the
طيب هنكمل بس الجزء اللي خدناه كنا فيه من شويه وهنجاوب على
يعني
حضرتك.
هرجع بس للquestion اللي هو before this question at the monitor here as we talk about object no image formed on screen. خلي بالنا من الكويستشن هنبص عليه تاني. بيقول لي no image is formed on screen on the monitor please. No image is formed on the screen. يعني مفيش صورة ظهرت on screen. معنى كلمة on screen يعني virtual image. And if we want to get virtual image the image or the object should be placed at distance less than focal length in front of the of the mirror. خلي بالنا because some students say no image no image formed on the screen. No image formed on the screen. So this image is virtual and if we want to get virtual image we should put the object at distance less than focal length. We can answer now questions or 2 questions as give reason for.
طيب هناخد بس التليفون ده الاول.
تمام.
رحمه من القاهره. اهلا بيك يا رحمه.
الو.
اهلا وسهلا بحضرتك.
اهلا بحضرتك. انا كنت عايزه اسال المستر سؤال ممكن؟
اتفضلي معاكي المستر.
الو.
ايوه اتفضلي.
مستر كنت عايزه اسال حضرتك سؤال.
اتفضلي.
compare between galaxy.
compare between galaxy
and cluster of galaxies.
اوكي.
في اي اسئله اخرى حضرتك؟
لا ميرسي.
شكرا ليكي.
Okay.
طيب ناخد بس اسئله والده ميليسيا الاول.
Okay, we will start as First in, first out.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So here we have number one as the first question from Melissa parent. Here we have stars appear very small from the earth while they are very big. يعني النجوم بتبان صغيرة قوي من الأرض طبعا وهي very big as size. يعني more than earth مثلا at least 1 million times or maybe 5 million times some stars يعني. So here we answer by very easy or by short and sharp. So إجابة سهلة جدا أقول له because they are so far from the earth by millions of years. بملايين السنين. millions of sorry مش هقول millions of years millions of light years بالسنين الضوئية زي ما بيسموها light years. يعني million light years from the earth as distance or يعني ان هم بعيد جدا from the earth. So here we answer question or give reason number one. Stars appear very small from earth or the earth while they are very big. أقول له because they are so far from the earth by millions of light years بملايين السنين الضوئية هم بعيد عننا. And 1 million year equal 9.467 times 10 to the power of 12 kilometer. 1 light year only. And we know this very huge number. Number 2 from unit 2 lesson 1. Convex mirrors are used in cars. We have two sides car mirrors. المرايتين اللي في جنب العربية right side and left side are what mirrors? Are convex mirrors. Why? Because convex mirrors اشمعنى بقى؟ Because convex mirrors form small and erect small and erect صورة صغيرة ومعدولة. كلمة erect يعني upright معدول. To see all behind. عشان أشوف كل behind I can see all from all behind. Okay? So we can answer now number 1 and number 2 as give reason.
Let's take this call first. معانا ندى من سوهاج. أهلا بيك يا ندى.
أهلا بيك.
اتفضلي.
كنت عايز أسأل سؤال.
اتفضلي.
أنا في الإعدادية.
أنا مش سامع كويس.
يا ريت تعلي صوتك شوية.
ممكن؟
طيب ندى بصي في يعني في صعوبة في الصوت، ممكن تحاولي تتصلي بينا مرة ثانية؟
الصوت فيه واضح حاجة في الشبكة.
شكرا ليكي ندى، حاولي تتصلي بينا مرة ثانية عشان الصوت مش واضح. تمام، اتفضلي يا مستر. نجاوب على سؤال أستاذة رحمة من القاهرة.
رحمة من القاهرة. اوكي. في compare between galaxy and cluster of galaxies. We have two celestial bodies here. celestial يعني طبعا كوني أو فضائي. We have galaxy أو galaxies and we have cluster of galaxies. كلمة cluster هنا معناها عنقود أو group. Okay. So how can we differentiate between them? As a definition, we will use in this comparison as a definition of galaxy and the cluster of galaxy. How can we compare here on the monitor, please? Galaxy are what? Are group of stars. Group of what? Stars. مجموعة من النجوم. Gathering due to اتجمعت. كلمة gathering هنا يعني اتجمعت. Due to gravity. بسبب ايه؟ بسبب الجاذبية. يبقى galaxy are أو is a group of stars gathering due to gravity. While cluster of galaxies are group of what? Group of galaxies. بيقول لي مجموعة galaxies هنا. Gathering due to برضو ايه اتجمعوا بسبب الايه الجرافيتي. يبقى how can we compare here between galaxy and a cluster of galaxies. We know galaxy is a group of what? Of stars. مجموعة من النجوم. Gathering due to the gravity. While cluster of galaxies, group of galaxies. مجموعة، هو مجاوب نفسه. Gathering أو grouping، يعني هنا اتجمعوا due to gravity. So here we can, as we see, my dear students, we can differentiate between galaxy and the cluster of galaxies by very easy way as use here, or we use here just the definition to define each one of them. Okay, let's go to return back to our review as we see here. Most people can't write correctly، ما حدش يعرف يكتب صح يعني، while seeing their writing through plain mirror. حدش يعرف يكتب صح قدام مراية، صح؟ Why? And here we talk especially about plain mirror، اللي هي المراية العادية اللي عندنا في البيت. حد يقدر or reading، we can't read or write in front of the plain mirror because this mirror form reversed image or laterally inverted، يعني ما اقولش inverted، ها، laterally inverted or reversed a image because laterally inverted which means reversed، يعني صورة معكوسة. So we can't read or write in front of plain mirror because this mirror form reversed image, or ممكن we can replace reversed by laterally inverted. laterally inverted على بعضها، عشان كلمة inverted which means upside down. يبقى laterally inverted or reversed image which means معكوسة، يعني right side is left side and so on. Number 2, it is impossible to obtain real image by using concave lens only. طبعا we can't obtain real image by using concave lens only because we know concave lens form what image? We talk about concave here. Yes, we talk about what? Concave lens, as you see. And we know concave lens because concave lens اللي هي العدسة of short-sighted person اللي عندهم قصر نظر. Concave lens form what? Virtual image, يعني not real or virtual images. Okay? Here we have what we talk about concave lens because it form virtual images not real images. Okay.
اوكي، معانا اسلام من اسكندريه. اهلا بيك يا اسلام.
الو، السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام، ازيك يا اسلام؟
وبركاته.
الحمد لله.
عندك اسئله؟
عندي سؤال، صفحه بيج 117. كتاب المعاصر.
قول لنا لا ما تقولش اسماء، يعني قول السؤال على طول.
احنا عايزين السؤال. Read the question only.
سؤال 8. In the opposite figure an object is placed between a convex lens whose focal length is 5 cm and the concave mirror whose focal length is 5 cm.
Focal length of concave
mirror.
Concave mirror
with focal length 5 cm.
Focal 5 cm. Okay.
Find the distance between the image formed by convex lens and the image formed by concave mirror.
تمام، يعني focal length of concave mirror is 5 cm. Okay.
convex lens 5 cm.
convex
5 cm.
lens 5 cm.
هو في
okay. we have يعني object بيقول لي طب الاوبجكت at distance equal how many اسلام؟
10 cm.
object at distance how many?
10
centimeter. طب اسلام, if the object at distance equal 10 centimeter and we know the focal length equal 5 centimeter, so the object at what? Excellent. يبقى الobject at what? At center of curvature. So if the object at center of curvature, the image will be at what?
At the center of curvature.
And what in size?
في الكونكيف ميرور هتبقى equal object
والconvex lens
وinverted.
والconvex lens
والconvex lens هتبقى برضك equal object و real وinverted.
Excellent. but in convex lens at the other side. يعني هو ده الديفرنس الوحيد ما بينهم، صح؟ اوكي طب you have another question or you understand completely this answer؟ فهمت كده الإجابة؟
هو عايز الديستانس between الايمج formed by convex lens and the image formed by concave mirror.
Distance equal how many؟
الديستانس
equal.
دوت هيبقى equal
Yes equal. How many؟
يبقى 20 كده.
in concave from object to image 20. in convex لأن other side.
عشان هتبقى 10 شبهها.
انما in concave mirror 0 because the object and the image at the ايه؟
at the same
one
time.
here and one here.
تحت بعض.
no image, no distance. But in convex lens we have one here and one here. So distance equal how many? 10 here and 10 here. So the distance equal 20 centimeters. You have another question, Islam?
ماشي شكرا.
شكرا ليك اسلام من اسكندريه. ما زلنا في انتظار اتصالاتكم واسئلتكم في ماده الساينس.
Okay. So as we see, dear students, here we have different types of questions. So let's go to start with our first lesson as universe in unit 3. But if we have any questions from parent or student in any part from the previous lessons, unit 1 or unit 2 or unit 3, as we start today to explain, you can call us on our phone
number. Because of course everybody's having exams soon, so if you've got any questions related to any lesson in your book, do give us a call. All right, so let's move to this new lesson.
Yes.
All right, the universe. It's a very interesting lesson, by the way.
Yes.
So let's tell us first what are we going to study in it.
Firstly, we will explain the number 1 as universe, يعني يكون. Number 2, we will know the parts or the components of the universe as galaxies, cluster of galaxies at the comparison from I think Rahma from Cairo. Then we will explain the solar system, planets and so on. We have in the descending order يعني هناخدهم من from the biggest to the smallest one. So on the monitor as you see here in front of you, unit 3 lesson 1 the universe. نبص مع بعض ونشوف the lesson بتاعنا النهارده. Okay, unit 3 lesson 1 the universe اللي هو الكون. Okay, unit 3 lesson 1 the universe اللي هو الكون. زي ما احنا شايفين قدامنا بيقول لي what is meant by universe، يعني ايه كون؟ تمام؟ بيقول لي wide extended space that contains، يعني الفضاء ده هو wide extended space contains ايه؟ الفضاء ده او الكون ده contains what؟ اقول له galaxies stars. تمام؟ galaxies stars planets زي ما بيسموها الكواكب and all living things or living organisms.
Okay, Mr. Muhammad, we've got a caller. معنا والدة دارين من القاهرة. أهلا وسهلا بحضرتك.
اهلا بيك يا فندم.
اتفضلي. مساء الخير، اتفضلي.
ممكن اكلم المستر؟
معي حضرتك المستر، اتفضلي.
ازي حضرتك يا مستر؟
الحمد لله تمام.
انا كنت عايزه استفسر بس عن سؤالين لبنتي.
اتفضلي.
give reason for.
give reason for.
تمام. the value of acceleration.
the value of acceleration.
تمام. is negative.
is negative.
when the speed decreases.
when the speed decreases.
تمام. في سؤال كمان بعد اذنك.
Okay, number 2. give reason or what?
give reason برضه.
give reason. Okay.
تمام. graphs of the speed.
graphs
of speed.
graphs of speed.
all types.
all types, yes, but this I think this question is not give reason. I think graphs as to draw the graphs, ترسمي الgraphs. Okay, so we
طيب،
have you have another one? You have another question?
لا ميرسي ثانك يو.
شكرا لحضرتك.
اتمنى دارين هي اللي اتكلمنا بعد كده.
والدة دارين من القاهرة، بشكر حضرتك. طيب نجاوب على سؤالها الأول.
تمام، بيقول لي ان هو the value of acceleration، يعني بيتكلم
على فكرة
القيمة.
في بعض الطلاب بيبقوا مكسوفين ان هم يتكلموا،
طب وليه؟ ما هو
فعشان كده
مثلاً
اولياء الامور طبعا مشكورين.
مايكل اتصل، في محمد او اسلام
معلش
من
في
اسكندريه
دي
اتصل.
حاجات، دي بقى حاجات شخصية يعني،
تمام،
مفيش مشكلة، بنرحب بأي حد يتصل.
طبعا اكيد. بيقول لي the value of acceleration is negative، طبعا بتبقى negative when the speed decreases. decreases هنا يعني السرعة بتقل. اقول له ليه negative؟ why negative؟ اقول له because final speed is less than what initial speed. Initial what? Speed. So here we talk about negative. Why negative? So يعني بيقول لي speed decreases. أقول له because final speed is less than initial speed. Or we can answer by another way. أقول له because the speed decreases through time. But الانسر ده مش هتبقى مظبوط قوي. يبقى أنا عندي أقول له أحسن إن أنا أقول له final speed is a is less than initial speed. So V2 is less than V1. So here in this case, if V2 less than V1, so the value is a negative. القيمة هتطلع negative. Next question بيقول لي graphs of speed all types. يعني هي محتاجة أعتقد إن إحنا to draw the graphs of speed all types. Here we have to draw graphs here. As we see, dear students, we have to write the two axes or two axes as distance and time. If we talk about graphs as graphs of what? Of speed. We have three graphs of speed, and the three graphs are talking about distance and time, because the speed, as we studied before, is distance covered through time units. So here, dear students, as we see, we should write here number 1 and number 2. As we see here, we write distance and here time, distance, time, and distance and time. Everyone, we talk about number 1 as uniform speed, uniform speed or regular speed، سرعة منتظمة زي ما بنسميها يعني uniform speed or regular speed. Number 2 non-uniform speed or irregular speed. And number 3 body at rest، يعني جسم في وضع السكون زي ما بنسميه، أو body at rest like me now or like you my viewer. Body at rest. Number 1, we identify or we express the uniform speed or regular speed by a straight line passed through the origin point. But non-uniform speed, we identify or express this graph by curved line passes through the origin point. And number 3, we explain or express the body at rest by straight line but parallel to the time axis. Here in the third, we explain or express body at rest by straight line parallel to time axis. Here by straight line from the origin point, and here by curved line from the origin point. Okay. Let's go to complete our lesson today. We talk about galaxies. زي ما احنا شايفين galaxies. زي as you see here the photo or as a picture expressed the galaxy. We know galaxy is what? Any galaxy is a group of what? Of stars. مجموعة من النجوم rotate together in cosmic يعني الكون by the effect of gravity.
So it's a cluster of stars.
Cluster of stars, but not cluster of galaxies.
Yeah.
Okay. Or we can express or explain or identify galaxies as what? They are the biggest unit that form the universe. هي أكبر حاجة في الكون. And we have about 100,000 million galaxies. 100,000 مليون galaxy أو galaxies in the universe. So here we can express or mention the definition of galaxy as group of stars rotate in cosmic space by the effect of gravity, or the biggest unit of the universe. And we have about 100,000 million galaxies in the universe, as we see in front of you. So here, cluster of galaxies اللي هو عنقود أو عناقيد يعني المجرات أو الجالاكسيز are group of what here? Are group of what? Galaxies. يبقى here we will write what? Group of galaxies. Rotate together in cosmic في الفضاء by the effect of galaxy أو sorry effect of gravity بسبب الجاذبية. Any body, group or gathering بيتجمعوا مع بعض due to the gravity الجاذبية اللي بتجمعهم. So we can differentiate now between the cluster of galaxies and the what? And the galaxies as we see in front of you. The next point in our lesson, Milky Way galaxy اللي هي بتاعتنا بقى. Milky Way galaxy. It contains what? As we see Milky Way galaxy, the what? The stars. What here contain what? The stars. Plus the solar system. The solar system. Any galaxy contains what? أي galaxy group of stars. We write here what? Stars. And plus طبعا our solar system because we talk about what? Milky Way galaxy. So we يعني specialized this Milky Way galaxy with stars and the solar system. At the same time, this galaxy is spiral galaxy. Spiral يعني زي ما احنا شايفينها حلزونية الشكل يعني زي ما احنا بعمل كده lines not spherical shape as يعني spiral shape يعني شكل حلزوني. يبقى الميلكي واي جالاكسي is what? Is a spiral galaxy as you see here and contains more than فيها how many what? How many stars? بنتكلم على galaxy and the galaxy is group of stars. About 200 billion stars. 200 billion stars يعني فيها 200 مليار يعني بنقولها كده نجم أو 200 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy only. Okay. As we see here, the question I think from or at the beginning of this episode from from Michael, at the center of the Milky Way galaxy and at the edge of Milky Way galaxy. At the center of the galaxy we have what? At the center here we have what? We have the old or big stars here at the what? At the center of the Milky Way galaxy. But at the edge, what is meant by the edge? اللي هي المارجن اللي هي الحافة في آخرها اللي هو عند هنا كده المكان ده كده أو by other color like that in this place. Okay? We have what? We have small stars or solar system. امتى هقول solar system وامتى هقول small stars؟ لو قال لي is هقول له solar system، لو قال لي are هقول له small stars. يبقى at the edge of the Milky Way galaxy we have small stars or is طبعا are small stars or is solar system according to the question or type of question. Okay. So here we have a question as a give reason for, as we see here, Milky Way galaxy is given that name. Milky Way galaxy is given that name. الميلكي واي اتسمت بالاسم ده ليه؟ اشمعنى يعني ميلكي واي جالاكسي؟ كلمة ميلكي طبعا واضحة من كلمة milk because this galaxy is أو looks like splashing أو it looks like splashing milk لبن المدلوق يعني or spreading straw has a shape of splashing milk لبن المبعتر كأن حاجة اتدلقت على الأرض ها or spreading straw أو العشب زي ما بيسموه أو التبن المتبعتر برضه يبقى given that this name because it looks like splashing milk
في العربي بيقولوا عليها ضرب
اللبانة أو التبانة اللبانة لميلكي واي splashing milk or spreading straw اللي هو التبن اللي هو like straw اللي هو العشب يعني spreading straw اللي هو العشب المتنطور يعني زي ما بنقولها كده. طيب we have another give reason 4. This give reason astronomers اللي هم رواد الفضاء don't measure the distance between stars in kilometers. Maybe the question like that. ممكن يجي كده. Or another question. Or astronomers measured distance in light years. يعني عمرهم ما هيقيسوها بالكيلومتر، بيقيسوها باللايت year. Not in kilometers. Why? Here the question or the meaning of this question. Because why, dear students? Because the distances between galaxies are very big. Distances between galaxies are very big. We have here two questions. Maybe that like that or maybe like that. And both have the same the same answer as we see, dear students. Okay.
اسمح لي معنا اتصال محمد من القاهرة. أهلا بك يا محمد.
أهلا.
اتفضل يا محمد، عندك أي سؤال؟
I want to be asked.
You want to be asked.
Okay.
Okay. Muhammad, I want to ask you a question here, if you allow me, Mr. Muhammad. I want to ask you here about correcting this information, okay?
Okay.
The solar system is located in the Milky Way, and the Milky Way is underlined. So what is the correct answer here?
Again?
The solar system is located in the Milky Way, and Milky Way is underlined. Do you know the answer?
Solar is...
طيب, okay, let us see Mr. Muhammad and see how
Muhammad,
to
I'm with you.
answer it.
You can ask me now, Muhammad. Your question. سؤالك.
هو عايز يتسأل عشان كده
هو عايز
سألته.
يتسأل.
طيب قول لي السؤال ده مستر جاوبه له الاول.
طيب هو قال ايه؟ انت قلت السؤال.
The solar system is located in the Milky Way.
هو ممكن arm ممكن
a spiral arm او at the end or the edge of the spiral arm of Milky Way galaxy. طيب محمد, I will ask you another question if you want to ask. Firstly, have you any problem in the syllabus in any part in this syllabus?
في أي مشكلة في المنهج عندك؟
لا يعني.
طيب we can ask you for example give reason for the image that formed by or that forms by concave lens is virtual.
Because it form from extension of reflected ray.
Excellent. And this number one, number two.
And it was erect.
Can't.
Image was formed erect.
No.
In the same side.
No, can't be received on the screen. We have two answers here. تمام? We have number one.
Extension of reflected ray.
أيوة, extension of refracted rays.
And
number two,
can't be received
on the screen. And if we have real image, the opposite answer. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Muhammad, for your interest. And thank you for
شكرا ليك يا محمد.
I hope you call us every week.
شكرا لمشاركتك معنا في الحلقة يا محمد. شكرا ليك. Thank you very much.
طبعا.
Okay, let's go back to this.
Okay, we have here, as we see, dear students, we have here video that talking about the cluster of galaxies. يعني زي ما احنا شايفين cluster of galaxies يعني عناقيد ال galaxies gathering in the space due to the gathering or the gravity. As you see, this is called what is called the cluster of galaxies. يعني many galaxies. We have 100,000 million galaxies in the universe. عندنا 100,000 مليون جالاكسي موجودة في اليونيفرس أو في الكون till now. يعني maybe the number not stable. يعني maybe increase or maybe different in the future. Will change in the future maybe. Okay, so dear students, now we will explain another part in our lesson today. Here we have light year. What is meant by light year? As distance covered on the monitor, please. As distance covered, لو على الشاشة لو سمحتوا. Distance covered by what? By light. يبقى light year distance covered by light in 1 year. لما يقول لي يعني ايه سنة ضوئية؟ أقول له distance covered by light in 1 year، يعني السنة اللي بيمشيها اللايت في سنة، في المسافة اللي بيمشيها الضوء في سنة. طب how many kilometers؟ طبعا we know from second prep عرفنا في تانية اعدادي ان ال speed of light equal 300,000 كيلومتر per second. 300,000 كيلومتر في الثانية. the faster او the fastest يعني body او object in the universe. مفيش حاجة أسرع من الضوء. So 1 light year equal how many? 1 light year, dear students, equal 9.467 times 10 to the power of 12 kilometer. The 1 light year. يعني النمبر ده and behind right أو at the right side of this number we have 12 zeros. عندنا 12 صفر جنب الرقم. The 1 light year. So we know now why astronomers use this measuring unit to measure the distances between the bodies or galaxies in the star. يقول لك distance between this galaxy or Milky Way galaxy and the next galaxy والجالكسي اللي بعديها about 2 light years. ما يقولكش الرقم بالكيلومتر بالlight years. So and we have here the solar system. Solar system is what? As we studied before in the primary stage and in the first prep, we know solar system contains what? Contains sun and the 8 planets.
اسمح لي مستر محمد هنوقف بس قليلا مع فاصل وهنرجع لكم بعد قليل. ابقوا معنا. Back dear students of the third prep grade. رجعنا لكم ومعانا اتصال من القاهرة. ياسمين، أهلا بك ياسمين.
الو.
أهلا ياسمين.
أهلا ياسمين.
ممكن أكلم مستر محمد؟
معاكي مستر محمد، اتفضلي.
مستر أنا كان عندي في اللينسز اللي هو الديزيز ما كنت فاهماه. آخر
ديزيز؟
الكاتراكت.
ايوه الكاتراكت. تمام.
ايوه تمام
الكاتراكت. طيب عندك another question يا ياسمين؟
لا شكرا.
شكرا ليك ياسمين من القاهره. طيب
الكاتراكت اللي هو مرض الميه البيضاء. اقول له كده ياسمين بكل تبسيط، اي لينز العدسه، عدسه العين اي لينز نفسها، العدسه اللي ربنا خلقها لنا اللي هي النورمال لينز بتاعتها becomes dark، بتبقى زي ما بيسموها ايه، مظلمه. تمام. ده مش بلايندنس بعد الشر عن الجميع او مش عامه يعني، ولكن الاي لينز نفسها العدسه بتبقى becomes dark، عدسه العين بتبقى معتمه. So how can we treat this disease؟ ازاي بنعالجه؟ by surgery operation، عمليه جراحيه to replace the eye lens by plastic one. the eye lens by plastic one. يبقى انا عندي اول حاجه عرفت الكاتراكت as eye lens becomes dark، عدسة العين بتبقى معتمة. Number 2 the treatment العلاج بيبقى by surgery operation، عملية جراحية to replace the eye lens with plastic one. So we have reasons of cataract. ايه اسبابه؟ oldness كبر السن، genetic readiness وراثي وحد ورثه من
استعداد وراثي.
استعداد وراثي زي ما بنقول. Number 3 side effect of drugs. هنا we mean by drugs not مخدرات. we mean here by
عقاقير.
drugs العقاقير، الأدوية نفسها. Maybe the bad use or the unuseful use of some drugs as a side effect may cause cataract. يبقى drugs, oldness, genetic readiness أو الاستعداد الوراثي. بيقول لك مثلا ايه، ده كان مثلا جده كان عنده المرض ده والأب مثلا ما جالوش الحفيد جاله، يعني مش شرط ان هو يتنقل every generation. Okay, I hope Yasmin can understand this disease. So
okay. You didn't tell us anything about the Big Bang.
Big Bang, but we should explain firstly the stars. Then we will explain the Big Bang. Okay. And we have a great video explain the Big Bang, and I hope we have enough time to
Big Bang it.
Yes, Big Bang this, not in this studio. Okay, so let's go to complete as we have here the stars, and later we have the Big Bang. So here, dear students, as you see here, we have stars. They are larger gaseous bodies. أجسام غازية. Larger gaseous bodies. Stars, what generating great amount of what light and heat. light and heat. يبقى الستارز هي النجوم، يبقى larger او large gaseous bodies أجسام غازية made of gases great amount of a light and heat. بتطلع great amount of light and what and heat. We know now the stars اللي هي النجوم يعني. Okay, as we see here, give reason 4. Stars seem small points, although they are huge. As we see here, stars seem small points, although they are huge. يعني النجوم، طبعا السؤال ده كان اعتقد جالي في at the beginning of this episode في اول حلقه. ليه النجوم بتبان صغيره قوي ومع انها ضخمه او كبيره؟ طبعا as we know here, dear students, we can mention the answer here as stars because they are so far from the earth. انهم بعيد جدا عن الايه؟ عن الارض. Next one we have the earth. As we see here, الارض او كوكب الارض. We know the earth, the planet of what? Of life. ده كوكب الحياة. Or what? ممكن اقول another definition. Or what? The planet that we live. نفس the same meaning. يعني ممكن اقول الكوكب اللي نعيش فيه او هو كوكب الحياة. Because we have no or we didn't explain or discover yet any part of life on any other planet. ما اكتشفناش حياة على اي كوكب تاني. يبقى هو planet of life or the planet that we live اللي احنا بنعيش عليه. Then we have the Big Bang theory. I hope we have not enough time now to explain Big Bang in this episode.
All right. How much time does it need?
I need at least 7 or 8 minutes.
No. So we can delay it till next episode. I have some questions here for you. All right. First of all, write the scientific term.
Scientific term.
Okay. It contains all the galaxies, stars, and planets and living organisms.
Contains all, at the monitor please.
All the galaxies.
Galaxies.
Stars.
Yes.
And planets.
Stars and planets.
And living organisms.
تمام.
So what is
living
this?
organisms. So here we guess we can answer by yes, the universe.
The universe. All
Yes.
right. Another one. It is located in one of the spiral arms of the Milky Way.
Is located or are located?
It is located.
It is located. So here we talk about it is located يعني تقع.
In one of
خلي
the
بالنا it is located at the end of spiral arm of Milky Way
So
galaxy.
this is what?
So the answer here is what is the solar system. عشان قال ايه
solar.
is located. لو قال
Alright.
are located هقول
This
small star.
one, all right. Say it orally. The expansion of the universe and the merging of atomic particles, creating helium and hydrogen. Orally.
So here we will explain it next episode as
so
the Big Bang theory.
Yeah, so this
Yes.
is the Big Bang theory.
The beginning of Big Bang theory.
Yeah,
especially.
so I'd like to thank you very much, Mr. Mohammed Mahmoud, for being with us and for
Thank you,
this great effort of yours. Thank you very much.
But don't forget, next episode we will explain the first part is what?
Yeah, the Big Bang
Yes,
theory.
don't forget.
Okay,
please.
thank you very much,
Okay.
Mr. Mohammed. So now we come to the end of this episode, dear students of the 3rd prep grade. Remember, we've had a review on Unit 2, and we've also started the first lesson of Unit 2, the universe of Unit 3. And don't forget, معادكم يوميا من 5:30 ل 6:30، وإعادة الحلقات بتبقى في 6:00 صباحا. وما تنسوش تقدروا تبعتوا لنا أسئلتكم على جروب برنامجنا على الفيسبوك اسمه مدرسة على الهواء ابتدائي وإعدادي. مدرسة على الهواء ابتدائي وإعدادي. وبكرة إن شاء الله في رياضة عربي ليكم. أشكركم و until we meet you again next week, wish you all the best. Goodbye.